Hello, hello. Oh, whoops. Didn't have my mic completely out in the right position. Hello. Hello, Ebbo. How you doing? Time to do my stream announcements. Alright. Copy link. At everyone. Amvigbing? Amvigbing. I'm glad you're feeling amvigbing. So glad. It's the best emotion, in my opinion. Oh no, my own stream is playing in the background. That needs to go. Where are we? I'm scuffed today. Give me a minute. I haven't got my, there we go. PNG, let me get my PNG tuber model up and going. And then I need to get, what else am I doing? What else am I doing? Oh, my brain is having a time. Where's my PNG tuber model? There they are. They're not there. Where are they? There we go. There I am. Taken me a minute. What's up today, Echo? How's it going? There they are, there they are, there I am. I forgot I need to turn the sensitivity up on it though. Alright. Because sometimes I'll just click and she, it, they, ugh. Pronouns hard. Let me just... Pronouns are hard enough for me, but they are also hard for a character that I am meant to be representing. I also find that, difficult. Oh, words today, damn. Alright, we now have closed captions on as well. Let's go, Mario. I'll hide that. Then we've got this. And let's exit this. I haven't done this yet. Ah, whoops. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Hello? Hi, Elma! How's it going? How you doing today? Let's get the game up. So at least while I'm setting things up, we actually have some background noise. Let's get some background noise up. Yes, let's press enter, please. Alright, now we can close a couple things. Close Spotify. Spotify does not need to be open. There we go. We got the music. Do 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 do. Do do. Ah, the music is so good. Alrighty. Not great, but I just exist. It be like that sometimes. Yesterday, I was in a weird spot because I hadn't had like a day off in a while, just to do nothing, and it was a weird experience for me. I was like, oh, okay, I have time to just do stuff now. And then I ended up getting a headache. in call, but oh well. That's alright. Bungus, Echo, is your typing okay today? Are you okay with your typing? Is my typing ever okay? Alright, true. Same with me. This is the Queen of Sotura we're talking about. Also true. My bad. My bad. Why is the game not... We getting a game? Why is the game not coming up? There it is. Alright. Episode 3. Turnabout Big Top. Part 3, Investigation. So, previously, on Ace Attorney, we finished the first trial. We finished cross-examining the clown. And now we are on to actually trying to figure out maybe who actually did it. If it's not, what's his name? Maximilian Galactica. So that's gonna be fun. I forget to turn the sound down a little bit. Alright, let's turn that down a milliliter. Milliliter? Millimeter. I haven't had any chocolate milk yet. Alright, deep breaths in, deep breaths out. There we go. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearlie showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looks like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Oh. The classic trick. The classic trick, the detachment of the thumb. Oh, I know how to do it, but my brain can't comprehend how to do it. There it is. I was like, what position do my hands have to be in for this to work? But I made it work. This poor thing doesn't even understand the thumb trick. But Pearl does? Pearl has been isolated for like her entire life. Plus she is half your age. Where have you been, Maya? Where have you been? First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kinda like this? What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Very true. When I was little, up until I was maybe 14, I loved magic. Pearl can just do that shit. Yeah, Pearl's just magic in all sorts of ways. I mean, Pearl gave me the whole magatama to see through people's lies. So I'd say she's pretty magic. Even if the thumb trick is easy. Pearl has to do something in Field of Weight. This doesn't shock. Look, I loved magic. I wanted to be a magician. I had magic tricks everywhere. I have forgotten like 90% of them now. I did magic tricks for my parents, for my friends' parents. I taught my friends magic tricks for us to do like acts together. I did one at like a talent camp once. Oh, I did one at my school camp in year 7. It was really weird and awkward, and you know what? I understand why I wasn't very popular in high school. Maybe it all stemmed from there, you know? But this makes so much sense. Look. I'm being called out. Somehow me being a wannabe magician up until I was maybe 14 suddenly makes a lot of sense. Alright. What do we do? I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. I don't think it was Max. I think it was someone trying to use Max's gimmicks against him to frame him, you know? That's probably an obvious guess at this point. But still. Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trilo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. This is gonna be a complicated one. Where should we go? Let's go to the detention. Let's talk to Max first, if he's there, and go to the detention center first. There he is. Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by, and since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. No, he doesn't. He's literally sweating. Everywhere. Dripping with sweat from his forehead. Okay. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Why would you sign a contract knowing that you're in prison? Why would you sign a contract like that while in prison? We don't know if your innocence is going to be proven or not. I mean, probably will, but you never know. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. God, you are cool, but you're a bit of a dick. Also, you're marrying a 16-year-old, and that's just weird. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Then why are you in this circus then, if you can't tolerate anyone else? My guy? Ambition, huh? Something about what Max said rings true to my ears. It does ring true. Why would you want to get along with people who feel like they have no motivation? But at the same time, why would you join them? this guy he's really something. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Viola! Oh, sorry. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. It's pronounced Grand Prix. I forgot. I said like Grand Prix like an idiot, and I was like, that's not... I know about the car racing. In the car racing, it's called the Grand Prix, so I'm guessing in Magic it's also the Grand Prix. Just look at that fabulous stage! That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. Oh, screw you, Phoenix. I'll buy Maya a trophy. I'll buy Maya a trophy for being best girl in the game. And then I'll get another trophy for Pearl that will also say best girl in the game. They will tie. They are both best girls. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? She looks like the live slug reaction. No, that's too much. How on earth are we gonna use this as evidence? Is this gonna be like one of our witnesses or something? How is this gonna be proof of anything? In the court case. I can't wait to see where we are going to present that, because I don't know how. Alright, back to the circus. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? I forget if that's Trilo's voice. I forget what voice I gave Trilo. I need to remember voices. Yes, wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. You know, don't judge him, Trilo. You know what? He might enjoy saying dumb things. I know I do. I love saying dumb things. I love convincing people that I'm the stupidest person alive. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd... We know... Elna. Please. Words. Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible! See? See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is! Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Why do you want to marry this child so bad? It's weird. I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man, just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I was waiting for her even now.
Really? That's so sweet. Maya, stop lying. Stop lying to Trilo, stop lying to us, stop lying to yourself. It is not sweet. It is weird. You don't have to be so nice all the time. It's okay. It's okay. You can go apeshit, Maya. You can go apeshit. You can go wild. You can beat up a ventriloquist doll. It's okay. It's okay. Do you understand that it's okay?
But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Waiting like this is part of being in love.
How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Ah, so Trilo is a masochist. I see. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato.
So how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's a secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk?
Max Galactica. Performers should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right. You're right.
Mark my words. I, Trilo Quest, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too.
Max did say to present to give everyone the Grand Prix photo and show it to everyone. So is this... should we do this? I feel like we should at least try. Would you mind taking a look at this? Oh, okay, no. Alright, so we don't actually have to do that. That wasn't something that would unlock things for us. Oh, where to next? Lodging house or the big top? Let's go to the lodging house. Maybe Gumshoe's here. Yay! He is! Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Ms. Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. How does Caps keep turning on? I don't know. Is it like close to the other buttons? Are you on your phone or are you on your like computer? Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip? No way. Gumshoe. Gumshoe has a brain. Gumshoe has got that head in the right place this time. I'm playing House Flipper. You have to hit tab a lot, so maybe I'm hitting it then. Okay. That will make a lot of sense. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof! There she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. You got it, pal?
Franziska Von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Well-behaved bottoms really make history, Gumshoe. I hope you die. Can we not call Gumshoe a bottom? Please. Alright. Let's do some examining to see if there's anything new. Air conditioner that hasn't been used. Ringmaster's body. A safety light. A sign trapped behind a top. Alright, that's all we got. Let's go to Mo's room. Bonk, exactly. Bonk. If the gumshoe fits. I don't think I've ever made that joke before, and I wish I had. You're a genius, Helena. Mo's not here.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Aha! 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 Aha!
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work. Alright. Anything else new? Broken clown equipment. Carrots. You can claim it another stream as a little treat. Thank you. Books on clownery. Clown costumes. Clown shoes and a banana. Mo's pajamas on a bed. Alright. So we can't go upstairs yet because Franziska's there. So let's go... Go into the big top.
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. You know what, Phoenix? Me too. There's Max making his grand appearance. There's nothing there. We've got some giant lights. We've got a ladder. We've got a rope. Boxes. Alright. Nothing else. Ringmaster's room or the cafeteria? Ringmaster's room. Let's see who's in here.
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
We got thank you cards. Got makeup. A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket. Why do we know? Oh! you, Echo. I don't understand. Why can we not take out this white piece of paper from his pocket? How come Maya can just steal a poster, but we can't take a piece of paper out of her coat pocket? I don't get it. Stars on a poster. A desk with a photo of Regina and the ringmaster. Photos lined up. Trophies. This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. Mud on the table. Anything else interesting? Can't see anything like blank yellow. Alright, that's all we got. We need to find a way to get that piece of paper from the coat, but I don't see how. Cafeteria. Oh no.
Ah, right! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria!
Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. I forget what his voice was. I hope this is it.
Alright, you know what time it is? Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza?
Okay. Why did the music cut out? It sounded so dramatic, just... Dun dun! Vine boom sound effect. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Gotta say, I don't know. Anyone here... Can anyone here guess? Anyone here know the joke? Because I can't think of anything. I didn't know Mexico even had pizza.
Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction.
Ooh, wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it.
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria. Oh my...
Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I hate his laugh. I hate him as a character. I don't want him anymore. Get him out of here. I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. Send everyone to jail for those. He really did. I think Mo deserves to go to jail for his jokes. I think he deserves to be sentenced to death, actually. You made the laugh, didn't you? Well, yes, but I don't know what other voice to give him. He just has to be the most annoying guy on the planet. I don't know, hell no. Today's trial. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me? I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons.
I'm not sure you had to do that, but you know, you do you.
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning commentary like that?
I don't know. I don't know how I can't laugh. It's so... No, the thing is, Mo, your jokes are so funny, you stun people into silence. You know? There's no better reaction to a joke than pure silence because it was so funny, you know? Hi, Rabbit! How you doing today? If you can, I don't want to see it. Yeah, Echo, I'm gonna tastefully ignore that message. I don't want Mo to be able to crush watermelons between his thighs, and if he can, I'm with Taser. I don't want to see it either. if I wanted to see someone crush watermelons between their thighs, I think it'd be Mia. How's Phoenix Left treating you? Phoenix Left is treating me alright. Unfortunately, I have to interact with the most annoying characters on the planet, but you know, once we're done with this case, hopefully we might be done today. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't know how long this investigation period is, nor do I know how long the final trial is. I hope it's not that long. Is Mia a character in this game, or do you mean our friend? You know what? I also mean our friend Mia, but I do mean the character in the game. I do mean the character, I promise. I swear. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
Saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air? It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a Cyclock. He must be telling the truth. Can we present something to him? Let's present this to him and see if it does anything to him.
Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too?
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica? He really gets around. Aha, 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 aha. Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous.
Oh really? Maximilian Galactica has an enormous bust, huh? Good to know. What did you say about her? I said that if there was any character I wanted in this game to see crush watermelons between their thighs, it would be Mia. Maximilian Galactica, massive knockers, so true. In brackets, canon, in brackets, real, in brackets, confirmed.
It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Oh, don't lie, Phoenix. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to us. You don't have to. Be who you are, Phoenix. Be who you are, Phoenix. Max's bust. Nut! You know, it's so true. We got a nut for Max's big bust, you know? Thank you for the nut, Taser.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh, yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max has had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing is really cool. Oh, that was Maya saying it. Maya and Phoenix's voices are similar. Maya's just a little bit higher. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aw. Come on, make Maya a bust. Come on, you look at this girl's face and you can't give her everything that she wants? I would. I'd give her everything she wants and more. Max G bust added to the court record. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us! I need to look at this. I have a theory. I think. Possibly. Look at these white pieces of card that his bust has. I think one of these is the white piece of paper in the ringmaster's jacket. I don't know what these pieces of paper are. I'm guessing maybe playing cards or even tarot cards. And I don't know why one would be in the ringmaster's pocket. But that's my best guess here. But that's just a theory. A game theory. What changed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says, "To the murderer." Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? That's weird. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Follow up how? What are we following up? Let's go back to the circus entrance. Ugh, go away. No. No. Alright, where do we go now? Maybe go to the detention center? Possibly? Did we present this? Oh! Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Oh, come on, dude. Just tell me what it says. Can we present this? No, okay. We don't present that. Alright, back to the circus entrance. Maybe we present this to them as well? Would you mind taking a look at this? Alright, no, okay. Alright, I get you. Big top? Ringmaster's room. So now can we take the paper? Oh, true! Oh, so true! I didn't even think. Maybe now we can take... Yes! Everything's complete except for this. Oh my goodness, Echo, you're a genius. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Now let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick! I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece! What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who caught out the ringmaster. Interesting. Okay. So we've got the paper now. Now where do we go? Maybe we go back to Mo? Seems like this is the right one. What? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden I need a burger bad. All of a sudden I need a new partner. Bad. Don't be mean. Alright, nothing on the bulletin board right now. And unclean thing. Keep our cafeteria clean. The table that the bust was meant to be on. The kitchen. The chair knocked over. Oh, and nothing. Alright. Where to next? Circus entrance? Maybe I present the full note to them? Wait, to the murderer, you haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 PM tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. What happened 6 months ago? Does anyone remember what happened 6 months ago? Have they talked about it before in the game? 'Cause if not, my theory... Where did the mother go? Did Regina's mother die 6 months ago? And is Regina taking revenge upon her father, and that's why she's so apathetic about her father's death? This is my new guess. But then Acro. We haven't talked to Acro yet, so Acro has to be involved somehow, but I don't know how. I forgot to present this to them. It doesn't matter. Alright. Let's move to the lodging house again. Okay, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Ms. Von Karma... Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Ms. Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal.
Oh,
bye, Gumshoe.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is biting us.
Ow! A whip? Is it as biting as a whip, I wonder?
As biting as lashes from a whip.
Exactly. Von Karma! She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge.
A group of clowns is called a murder, huh? Well, I'm here to join. Hell yeah. Welcome, Ellie, to the stream.
Ms. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Huh, I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her.
I've got to try and find out more information myself.
A group of clowns is called a Twitch chat. Taser, you're so true, Taser. You're a genius. I love her. Me too. Franziska is very cool. I love her as an antagonist in the game.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
Damn, Maya going straight for the kill shot.
My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad! I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. Huh? Huh? She knew Edgeworth?
This just got deeper?
What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles, Edgeworth! Phoenix has shit himself. He's so nervous. Shadow the Hedgehog Lawyer Edition. Yeah.
Why does she know Miles Edgeworth? What does she do? Why is she avenging him? Why are we the revenge?
I'm so confused.
Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
I'm sorry, little brother? I'm sorry, little brother? Lady, you are 18. Miles Edgeworth is like 24, 25 at this point. Where is the little brother in that? I need to know.
Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Exactly.
Maya is so right. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean?
This is so... What the hell? I will say, I will add one bit. The mystery surrounding Edgeworth, they're doing it really well, like, exposition-wise, I feel like. Especially seeing as, like, especially if this is someone's first game. If that makes sense. If this is someone's first Phoenix Wright game, if they didn't play the first one for whatever reason, like, they're doing really well at explaining, like, Edgeworth, a character who is not in this game, or at least not yet. I don't believe he's dead. I'm not gonna believe it. I'm sorry. I don't think he's dead. I don't. He can't be. I refuse.
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
No.
No! No, he didn't kill himself. No, there's no way! Bro, get therapy! If you're not dead, get therapy. If you are dead, get therapy in heaven. Please. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it.
Finally, Von Karmas talks sense. You know what? Let's go. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Ms. Von Karma? What? I don't know if you were God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him, too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. This is intense. Miles has obviously been screwed up after bringing up all the bad memories, and so he's decided to either commit suicide or fake his own suicide, and because of that, now Phoenix is fucked up too. They're doing this part of the story really well as well. Like, this overarching mystery, I'm personally really enjoying it. It's like frustrating because we're not getting all the information at once, but at the same time, it wouldn't be a good mystery if we did get all the information at once, you know? Edgeworth faked his own death after the nasty breakup with Phoenix. Yeah, exactly. Francisca only has the whip to limit her in power. She could lift Gumshoe and throw him around like a stuffed toy. You know what? True. These where are we? Her shoulder puffs? Her shoulder puffs aren't actually the clothes, they're her muscles. Those are her muscles, actually. She's strong as hell, and she can kill a person with her bare hands. Edgeworth dead, I know. Hi, Con, welcome to stream. You've just come in at the perfect, devastating time of hearing about how Edgeworth is dead. Again. And me not believing it. Again. Alright, let's go to Acro's room. Let's meet this guy. Okay. This is not what I thought this guy would look like. I do like the birds, though. Oh, what voice do I give this guy? Hi, Con. How are you today? Allegedly dead. Exactly. He's allegedly dead. I don't think... There's no way he's actually dead. It's not proven. True. But Phoenix thinks he is. Edgeworth dead forever? Con, stop. Hush. He is not dead forever. He will come back in, like, a case. Or 2. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Copium. He looks like a himbo. Like a... Well, not a him... Well, we haven't heard anything from him yet other than You Must Be Phoenix, right? So I can't really give him a himbo voice. But he's buff. And he's friends with birds, so he must be nice. He doesn't seem obnoxious. You must be Phoenix, right? Yeah. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. What? Okay. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of this circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Okay. It's cool that even though he's in a wheelchair now, like, he still is able to perform. He has a pleasant face. Exactly. He has a pleasant face, and also very pleasant arms. And pleasant birds. So I'm giving him a pleasant voice, hopefully. Also, no wonder he nicknames himself Acro. Ken Dingling is a terrible name. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. without me. Oh, that's bad. Ah. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. The birds jumped closer to him when he got sad. That's so sweet. The birds are empaths. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Oh. Interesting. I want to read more about this guy on here. Real name, Ken Dingling. A star acrobat currently undergoing rehabilitation. He's 26. Pretty cool. Wheelchair.
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? Oh shit! Cyclops! It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. He killed him! He killed the ringmaster, I'm sure of it.
I have a leaf next to my name. You do! It's because you're a subscriber. You're a subscriber to the channel, so you get a little leaf. Same as Ellie. And then, or you were gifted a sub or something, but you are a subscriber. And if you sub for longer, you will get different badges, such as flowers on your leaf, like Ellie does, and then it'll be a strawberry, like a green strawberry, and then it'll be a green and red strawberry, and then it'll be a red strawberry, and then it'll be 2 red strawberries, like mine. I'll show mine. I'll show my strawberry. There, look! That's what a fully subscribed person is. You never subscribed? Last stream, you weren't here, but last stream you got gifted a sub. I do remember that happening. I'll look at it. I think Tonka gave you a sub. Yeah. Tonka gifted you a subscription. So, you can use my emotes for the next few weeks. Also, the fact that this was 6 months ago makes me think that he's the murderer. And that's why there were no footprints. Because he can't use his feet. Oh, everything makes sense now. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it. When I saw what I saw... What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. What did he see? The birds carried him. Oh my goodness, they did. He does have killer vibes. He does, but at the same time, he doesn't. Oh. No. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think I may know what happened. I think the ringmaster was wearing Max's clothes, right? That's what we were saying happened. So if the ringmaster was wearing Max's clothes, I think the murderer was trying to kill Max.
mistook him for the ringmaster and killed the ringmaster. I think this guy wasn't killing the ringmaster because he seems so indebted to the ringmaster. Or he seems so loving towards the ringmaster, unless it's all an act, which it very well could be. But I think he was doing it to kill Max. I think. Possibly. I don't know, but that's my guess. I think whoever killed the ringmaster was trying to kill Max. And my two top suspects are this guy or Regina. Because they are the two people we haven't had on the stand yet. And I have a bigger feeling that it's this guy because of the whole 6 months ago thing. But at the same time, it could be Regina. I haven't got all the facts yet, but that's my theory for now. I've narrowed it down to 2 people. And I've narrowed it down to why the ringmaster died. Not to why they wanted to kill him, but why the ringmaster died. Because he got mistaken for Max. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick! Do I try the Magatama now? I'll present this first, because I have a feeling I can present this to him. I can! What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria? The birds flew away. Oh no. The guy's gonna go beast mode. What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina. Ask her about it. What is up between this guy and Regina? I don't know whether to use the Magatama on him yet or not. I have a feeling we don't have all the facts yet. So I'm gonna go back and find Regina somewhere. Oh, go away. Ugh. Regina will be here. Okay, yeah. Would it hurt to try? It does hurt if you get it wrong, but I could just skip out of it if I wanted to. But let's talk to Regina first. Maybe we'll get more clues from her, and we'll see how far we can get with her, or whoever is in here. I'm guessing it's Regina, and then we'll see if that unearths more things that we could possibly use against Acro. Grrr. I've got a bad feeling about this. Grrr. Grrr. Yeah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet of Phoenix. Stay! Stay! Heal! Oh, Maya, Nick! It's you guys! I think all Magatamas need you to collect evidence to complete them first. Oh, very true. But I wondered if we had all the evidence first or not. I know we need evidence for the Magatamas, but I thought that maybe we had it. But I don't think we do have it, though. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? For a while. Ma'am, he's dead. For a while? Yeah.
when Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
A star?
That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet.
Look, he's right, it's kind of sweet, but you know what else this is? This is warrior cats. This is literally warrior cats. When someone, it's like a whole thing in warrior cats, because the warrior cats are religious. They have cat heaven, and they have cat hell later on in the series. You find out there's a cat hell too. Spoilers. But there's like the stars, or the Milky Way, they call it silver pelt, and all the stars in that, apparently the spirits of cats that are dead. They have cat hell, they do. They do have cat hell. Evil cats go to cat hell. Canonically. It's really good. And then in the final, spoilers again, in the final arc of the series, the hell cats start training real life cats and start making them evil, and the hell cats like come back as spirits and start a war with the living cats to like exact revenge upon all the living cats that they hate. It's surreal, but it's a good one. Meow Meows, yeah. The little Meow Meows fight to the death. Like a lot. I literally never knew that part. Yeah, you probably wouldn't know that part because that's the 4th arc of the series. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 7 going on 8 arcs of the series, each of them 6 books. The stuff you probably know the most about would be like the 1st arc, because that's like the most popular one, and then popularity started to drop off with the newer and newer ones going on. But yeah, the 4th arc is literally cat hell comes to try and kill everyone. Also, some cats have superpowers in the 4th arc. One of them is invincible. One of them can read people's minds. One of them can, has like super senses and can like sense something happening a million miles away. Yeah, I only know the 1st book and whatever I've heard people talk about. Okay, yeah. It's a massive thing. It's a massive book series. I'm not even caught up with it at this point. I've read the first 4 arcs, a bunch of like the little spin-off, one-off books, and I've read a couple of the mangas, the graphic novels, and I've read half of the 5th and 6th arcs. Because the 5th and 6th arcs don't happen consecutively after each other. The 5th arc is actually a prequel to the entire series. But cats already have super senses? That's true, but these cats have super senses. Super senses. Well, these cats, I say. One cat. One cat specifically has super senses. Anyway, Warrior Cats is a trip. It is chaotic, it is wild, it is a child's version of Game of Thrones, it is a cat version of Game of Thrones. It can be absolutely terrible at so many points, but you know what? I recommend it. I recommend.
But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course! You really think so?
Yeah, you will. I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney!
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back from me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Yeah, I'll get it for you.
Leave it all up to us!
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay! You're really gonna do it?
let's present this. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is.
Really?
Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
Huh? It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there.
When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Interesting. So I think it's a little more confirmed that Acro's the murderer, huh? Let's try and find the costume. Or maybe not. I don't really want to find the costume. Is anyone in the cafeteria again? Ooh! There is.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait! I know what it is. It's burgers!
Hello. Welcome to the Bistro Dessert, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue with his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo.
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know...
The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Are these actual burgers or Ace Attorney English translation hamburgers? I do not know, Con. That is a good question. Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang. Correctamundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
Eh? No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Oh my goodness, Mo's got Magatamas. Holy crap. So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
No. No, Mo. No, Mo. TMI, Mo. I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to know that, Mo, please. 6 months ago, eh? Alright. Why did my voice do that? Okay. So I think we can go for Mo's Magatama first. I think. Wait, that's not what I meant to present. I meant to present this. Why doesn't Phoenix just ask everyone, are you the murderer with his magic lie detector? You know what, Con? So true. Why? Exactly. Like, if the Magatama pops up with Cyclops, they're the murderer. The end. Oh no!
Peter! Peter, don't squish my emote. Peter, don't squish my T-posing emote. Please.
Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers, let's eat instead!
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? Oh no, I don't know what the cause is. I step away for like 2 minutes and now the guy's got locks. He does. He knows something about the accident 6 months ago, but I don't think we know that enough yet. How do we not know enough? Let's move back to the cafeteria and let's present this to him, maybe.
Let's see here. To the murderer. That's far from polite. Where did you find the rest of this note anyway?
Maybe it'd be best if I didn't tell Mo where we found it. Don't worry about it, Mo.
If I didn't need to worry about it, you shouldn't have shown it to me.
So we've got a missing bust, 2 people we have to unlock with Magatamas, and a costume we have to find, and a monkey? Maybe present the monkey? He just loved to cause nothing but trouble. That cute little monkey.
But don't you think us using the tiger to scare him is a bit much?
Huh? Why's that?
Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing.
It's not dangerous at all. Regent's just a little kitten. I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. Maybe we present Acro to her? Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today? Yeah, he is. We just came back from meeting with him. I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat. That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina, but Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Let's ask Mo about Acro.
He's always been a very private guy. When he came here, he was only about 10 years old. He had just started the very big circus around the time that Russell took him in. These are really hard memories to bring up.
Acro was so happy to have joined the circus. He was especially grateful to the ringmaster, and I'm sure he's grateful to you too.
Huh? He's grateful to me too? Aw, shucks, you guys are exaggerating.
He's fidgeting around so much you can tell that he's embarrassed. Nope. There must be more. There must be something we're missing here. Can we talk to them again? Can we present this to them? Oh no, we've already tried this, haven't we? Whoops. Whoops! Have we present him? Nope. Not this either. Let's go to the tent. Let's see what Max has to say. We haven't spoken to Max yet. Forgot about that.
They must have taken Max in for questioning again. There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now anyway. You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then. Well, never mind. I guess we don't have to do that, huh? Lodging house. Move. Let's go to Acro's room. No, this was the shiny thing, wasn't it? So this is where Regina's costume is gonna be, right? Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Oh, we didn't find the costume. Acro must really love monkeys. Acro must really love monkeys? Acro must really love monkeys. Do we present monkey? Money is a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. You're not very great with the ladies, huh? If this means you also have a thing for Regina, I will be very mad. Regina.
She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer?
It seems animals are not the only thing she tames.
Huh?
Max, the ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb.
But what do you mean by that?
Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child.
I'd say it seems that way.
That's why she can be so cruel.
Huh? What?
Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. Let's try and see what we can do to this guy's Cyclops. I don't know what we can do, but I'm gonna try it. Fuck, I forgot to do the present. There it is. He's got 3. That is a lot. I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? I don't think we have the evidence. I don't think we have the evidence yet. What's this? That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning of the murder.
The cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. Oh, okay. No, we've already asked Regina about it, though. I don't know. Is there anything that we can do here? Maybe photo of Max's award ceremony? How do you feel about Max? Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it. It looks like something is really weighing on him.
Alright, let's ask him about Max. You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him. What about you, Acro? I've got my issues with him as well. But he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul.
A diamond shining in his soul?
I guess you could say it is his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to this circus when he came. Acro, this guy is really different from the other members of the circus.
I don't know what we could do here.
I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben. Well, he'll always be here. And as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say.
Did I present the monkey already?
Yes, I did.
The tent.
Have you broken both of Mo's locks? We haven't broken any locks yet of either of them. Because I don't know if we can. I'll ask this much. Oh! Well, maybe this is what... Whoops! Didn't think to go back here. I'm gonna say it. The monkey's here, isn't he?
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
So stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
It's the monkey. Here we go.
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing. That means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Oh no. What do I do here? I'm gonna act like a monkey. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh! Wow, ooh, oh! Yikes! Wah! Did the monkey just beat him up? I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while Monkey was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, I guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Oh, Phoenix, don't be mean. Almost 1 a.m. I want to keep watching, but I'm too sleep. Good night. Good night, Ellie. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It was really nice having you here. Oh, and thank you for the posture check. I'll stretch my back as well. For good measure. Sleep well, Ellie. I wish that was a game over. It should have been. You're so right. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Alright. Now we go back to Regina. And give her this.
Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
Blush? It's nothing. Mr. Attorney, you better not. Don't be creepy now, my guy. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. Phoenix! Phoenix, bonk! Sorry, sneeze. Phoenix, bonk! I'm gonna use my infinite amount of channel points to redeem my own bonk. Bonk! Phoenix, stop it!
Hey, Regina! That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me.
Huh?
This costume? It isn't mine, it was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lion she told you about. Oh, the one that someone killed. Wait, someone killed a lion. Do we talk about Leon? We do. Okay. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon... She's an animal tamer, so she was taming Leon. I'm betting Leon is what hurt Acro. Possibly. Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth. You know. Gah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh, yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina? Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. Six months ago, huh? Let's go Cyclock Mo. Because I think we can Cyclock Mo before we Cyclock Acro, is my guess. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers, let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Oh, I've already said all this, whatever. Actually, I've kinda got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the case of that accident, would it? Leon. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you...
Oh, there's one lock.
I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along.
He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite in the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Oh god, there's 3 health. Redeem sound alert. I didn't even hear the bonk this time. I need to turn the sound alerts up. I turned them down because I didn't want them to be too loud, but now they're not loud enough, unfortunately. So I will definitely turn up the bonks. I need to go back. And I need to save. How are you today, Des? It's good to see you. Alright. Let's present the Magatama again. Oh, we have to unlock both again? Okay. Neither did I. You didn't hear my bonk. I didn't. I need to turn up the sound alerts. Alright. Let's present Leon. Yeah, Cyclock gone. Also, I'm pretty sure it's Acro, but I just want to make 100% sure that it is Acro. I don't want to die to this. It must have been Acro, right?
How'd you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Hell yeah. We've unlocked the clown. And we're healthy again, thank goodness for that.
It's just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. But Acro isn't in a coma where we've literally been talking to him.
Coma? All he does now is lie in bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see. How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Oh no. Okay, so it wasn't Acro that got bit, it was his brother.
Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute names, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime.
Oh, this is sad. Who is Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Are you kidding me? Now we've got someone else in love with Regina. Why? She's not that great. Also, she's 16. I hope this guy was a kid. I hope this guy... We don't know this guy's age, but I hope it's young. But I hope it's actually Regina aged.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Blat bursts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why'd he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
I mean, that doesn't look like a smile, but then again, I don't really know how lions smile, so, like, who knows?
He? You mean Leon? Yes, Leon, when he bit down, he was smiling.
Oh my goodness. That's bad.
Some sick grin.
No way, that's impossible. A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick? Can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in some mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka 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 shaka.
Pepper? You mean like the pepper we have here? Leon was always a bad kitty? I don't think so, Whackfrost. I don't think he was. I have no clue about this game. This game is a mystery game. And this case is one of the weirdest and probably my least favorite so far, but it's still, like, entertaining to get to the bottom of it. If you ignore the amount of grown adults that are romantically attracted to a 16-year-old. He's 22. He's even older than Max. And he's into her. You know what? Maybe Leon was right, you know? Maybe Leon was right in biting this guy. If he's trying to get with a 16-year-old, you know? Maybe Leon was doing something right. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Nice, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownsmanship.
God, I was really expecting Bat to be younger. Unfortunately, I wasn't expecting Bat to be younger, but I was hoping for Bat to be younger. Leon was looking out for Regina in the end. He really was. I think Leon is the real hero here. He should not have been at the circus, but he was just protecting Regina, you know? He's close to catch a case almost. Unfortunately, he's not, because this game came out in 2002, and literally 90% of the adults in this case are in love with Regina for some reason. And it's creepy, but it is considered completely normal for some reason. That's one of the reasons why, you know, this is my currently least favorite case of the game.
Girlie, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown.
You know what, Maya? I think you would too.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with Pepper too? She does. Bat would always tease her with Pepper. Bat? From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together. They looked perfect together, huh?
Aww. That is so sad. I think part of it is a regional difference. Probably, yeah. It is creepy. It is creepy, unfortunately. But to get to the rest of the cases, we do have to go along with this one.
Let's see.
Pepper. Found inside the wooden box the victim was hunched over. So the victim was found hunched over a wooden box with Pepper in it. And now we've got Pepper here. So why don't we present this to him? Nope, he doesn't know anything about that. Okay. Alright, let's try Acro now. Actually, let's present Pepper to Regina.
That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
It's not. I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Oh, why don't we ask her about Bat? I've already given my heart to another man. What? Alright. Let's go to the circus entrance again. Most the least creepy circus member only due to the fact that he doesn't see Regina that way despite him being a terrible clown. Whackfrost, you are so right. I can't believe out of everyone in this dang circus, the really annoying, really terrible clown is the only one that's like a decent human being. It's incredible. And you know what? I kind of love it. Mo, he's annoying, but he grows on you. Unfortunately. Alright, let's go back to Acro. Oh, Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, was that someone else?
We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Regina doesn't even bother to remember a recent colleague who ended up in a freaking coma. Yeah, sometimes the default, I don't know about this person, I don't know how I'm gonna talk about this person, ends really badly in the fact that it doesn't look like it looks like she doesn't care about the person who was weirdly into her. Which, I mean, he was 22. Maybe she shouldn't care, you know? Maybe she just shouldn't care. Alright, let's try this again. Magatama time. I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret.
Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Phoenix makes people's traumatic memories resurface in every case. Exactly, and that's why Edgeworth ran away and quote-unquote died. King of reintroducing trauma. Alright. I think this is what we have to present here? Okay, thank goodness. Leon. 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Yeah, there we go. I know I'm on the right track, I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked? By a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. You had to fight it to save your brother. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Yeah, second one down. Mo. He must have told you. Yeah, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue? Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last cyclock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain that more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Oh. They think it's Regina's fault? Maybe? Nice brother you've got there. It'd be a shame if something happened to him. It'd be a real shame, wouldn't it, Echo? Alright, I think it's Regina. We've got a tiny bit of a buffer. We've got one guess as a buffer. So, Regina, you always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. Ha. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Don't! Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. Acro's last cyclock. He also loves Regina. If that's true, I'm gonna be so mad. If that's true, that is going to be so ridiculously aggravating to me. But also, I think this is the... There it is. This... Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Yeah, baby! The Cyclocks are gone! And we're healthy again, completely! My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. if I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
Oh, that's creepy. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
we all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened? He just wanted to take her out, to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chopped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going.
Oh. I'm sad that Acro's so sad, but at the same time, Bat's trying to get Regina to go out with him, and it's so sad, because they're trying to paint this as some sad, tragic love story, when in hindsight, or maybe in the translation, or just the fact that it's 2020, it's 20 years after this game first came out, it's now just very, very creepy. You know, it's just...
Get a therapist harboring a grudge against a kid is exactly.
Dead Pixels? Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi everyone! Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you all here. Pixels, how was your stream? We have just unlocked all of Acro's Cyclops, and now we're understanding why he hates Regina. But welcome everyone. I hope this isn't spoiler territory. It shouldn't be spoiler territory. I think Dead Pixels already finished this on his stream. I think Dead Pixels already finished this case. Or at least this part of the case. It's not spoilers for us? Okay, good. It was tiring, but okay. Okay. I'm sorry it was tiring. What were you playing? We finished the game? Cool. What, is it good? Is the ending of the game good? Does it end well? No spoilers, but is it good? Bat and Regina.
They were such great friends. Oh, yeah. I wanted you to take a look at this.
What is it?
This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross. It's covered in his blood.
This scarf, it was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling.
He?
Leon, obviously.
Oh!
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick! I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means?
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Who's taking the scarf? JLA as the best final case, I feel, but the weakest everything else. Okay. It was satisfying in a way. I liked the case 4 from the first case more, but it wasn't bad. Alright. Yeah, I feel like this game is not as strong as the first one, because the game is like... This game... I don't know. It feels it just like has less overarching plot other than the Miles is dead plot thing. But at the same time, it's introduced us to Pearl. It's a great game. It's a great sequel. However, some parts of it haven't aged very well, and it isn't the best game. Like, the first game is better, but this is definitely like a sequel that's worthy of being called a sequel, you know? I was playing a game from my past, a PS3 game called Infamous. I played it at first for nostalgia, but it didn't age great. It became a chore to finish near the end. Oof. Yeah, there are a lot of games that, like, you have them in your head, like, the nostalgia. You loved this game as a kid, and then you play it again when you're older, and you're like, why did I really, really like this in the end? And it's because we've gotten so used to such more smooth mechanics and such better gameplay with more recent things that older games can't really live up to that standard anymore, unfortunately. So I completely understand how it can become, like, a chore in the end. Best Ace Attorney game, Ace Attorney Chronicles? I may get around to playing that. I'll remember that. I want to finish, like, this trilogy first, and then see where we go from there when it comes to Ace Attorney. Gonna head out? Bye, Rabid! And thank you so much for coming to stream and hanging out. It's really nice to see you here. I hope you have a really good night. Now, who is taking the scarf? I'm guessing it's Von Karma. Yep, there it is. Ms. Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to words. Hello, Jack the boy. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro. Let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. To be continued. Ooh. I'm gonna check something? I want to check something. Okay. Alright. Been feeling a bit bleh the last few days, so I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep. Try to make me feel feel better when I wake up. I'm really sorry you haven't been feeling well. I really hope you do feel better soon. Go lay down and go rest as much as you need to. You're good? That's good. That's good, Jack the boy. I'm good too. I'm guessing you're fine with being called like Jack or something, right? I'll call you Jack. But no, I'm good. I'm pretty good too. But I'm very unsure. This trial is 2 parts. So that means it's gonna be a long trial. So I don't know whether I should stop stream now and do the trial next week, or if I should do both parts of the trial today. On that note, I'm gonna head to bed too. Good night. Good night, Echo! Thank you. Good. Thank you for sticking around. You can just say Jack? Sounds good, Jack. Kick their butts, thank you. I know I can do this, but it's the question of... That investigation was really tedious. Could switch to another game if you want to keep streaming. That's very true. I could switch to another game. Alright. Actually, while I decide, I'm gonna do a quick be right back because I can hear a cat at our front door, and I need to let her in. Alright. Everybody, make sure to actually no, I will go to... Yeah, I can hear you, Pepsi. The baby wants to come inside. Alright, where's title screen? There's title screen. Okay. I will do a quick be right back, and everyone take a stretch. I'll actually just take a little break as well, so everyone stretch, take a break. Think I'll either end after this or I will move games. But yeah, alright. See you all in a minute. Where's the be right back? There it is.
you're gonna go now? Okay, good night, Con. Thank you so much for coming in. And you know what, I think, at the same time, I think I'd also like to head out. I think this is a good ending point for the stream. I'm sorry, Pixels. I'm sorry, Pixels, that you just raided, but I think this is a good ending point for me. Good night, Con. Thank you so much for coming. Alright. Let's see. Who can we raid, huh? Let's find someone to raid, shall we? It's good. Time to schlump. Very true. I will be back next week for the end of this case. I'll definitely do, like, both trials at once. Absolutely. I'll just get it all done in one last game. And then, but on Thursday, I don't know what I'll do on Thursday. Probably Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon in a few weeks, but I do want to get back into that again. Oh no, why can you hear me in the background? I want to mute that, please. Ooh, don't want to hear my own voice, thank you. Let's see. What's this person like? Okay. I don't know who to raid, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of a mess currently. Let's see now. And my internet is doing weird things. On my phone, at least. See anyone who's playing the first game. Ooh, a few people. Okay, you know what? Anyone got any suggestions of someone to raid? I think I've got someone, but I'm not 100% sure. There's no one I usually watch. I know Breezaholic is pretty chill. Alright. Oh my goodness, if my internet would like to be good. Okay. You know what? Sure. They're playing Elden Ring? Okay, that's cool. I don't know much about Elden Ring, but I mean, it looks like a good game, and if I actually, like, played Bloodborne game, I probably will play Bloodborne games at some point. But sure. Let's raid him. Let's go for it. Thank you for the suggestion. If that works. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, everyone join in for the raid. Great stream today, looking forward to more. Thank you so much, Taserfish. Oh, I forgot that still be back soon and not ending soon. My bad. But thank you so much, everyone coming to stream. Thank you for just chatting, talking.
Feel free, if you want to keep up with me on social media, you can check my socials. That'll just be there. And then I have started uploading a little more on TikTok, so that's fun. Just little clips of things. And then I also have my Discord, of course, where we can just chat about anything if you want to. Whatever you want. There's channels for just about everything. But thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you on Thursday for possibly Pokemon, possibly Apex, possibly Genshin, who knows. And then after that, next Monday, we will definitely be finishing this case. And I'm excited. Alright. See you all next stream. And thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Right now.